Hello. When I started this arc series, I apparently said that I was doing it to try to defeat the bosses, and then it eventually evolved into what I could automate in arc, and then making some snails very happy. That's basically what this arc series is. Everything I say has been kind of bullshitty. I use creative mode as an excuse a lot, and I don't really think that's acceptable, but I wanted to put this out anyway because I thought it was just a cool series to try to do, even if I was creative moding most of it. I will say that most of my main base was creative mode. Not like the craftable stuff like the plots, the getting the seeds, or anything like that. All the workstations were legitimately gotten. The building was mostly not legitimately gotten. And all the creatures I tamed were legitimately gotten. So as long as you're willing to watch the series with me just cheating in my building, because I didn't want to wait for stone and thatch and wood to come in while my creatures automatically farmed it. I just wanted to get the base done. Then I hope you enjoy the series. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ark! Something that's not Dead by Daylight, I know, but I wanted to do something different. Like, Dead by Daylight does get boring after a while, and also I get mad. I just don't want to play it as often. I also have another game that I have to farm, Dungeons & Dragons Online, which I still haven't gotten around to. I only have a month left to farm it, but I've been thinking about not actually farming it. But here we are in Ark! Ark! Let's talk about Ark. Now, I've already played Ark quite a bit. Not quite 3,000 hours, at least I hope not. Oh, 1,300 hours. That's a lot more than I thought it would be. So I played a lot of PvP with my friends, and I used to play the PvP servers. Like, I think they were unofficial servers with my friends. I used to be kind of like a worker. Like, I never really took into fights. Like, I'm not good with gunfights. I'm not good with anything like that. Even if I built like a full melee build, it wasn't necessarily fun or exciting. Or I guess it was exciting, but I would just die every single time because there's auto turrets, there's dinosaurs that'll just straight up kill you. Like, there was a lot that you couldn't really do. But I wanted to try and replay Ark, because I've never done the bosses. I know there's bosses in this game, and I've never done them. My friends have done them. I think I took a look into them. Actually, I don't think I've ever entered them myself. I've seen videos of them. But that's about it. So I have already started, and these are the mods that I'm going to be using. Now, automated Ark is just so that I don't have to really have to do everything myself. Dino Harvest Enhanced, this is mainly for an Ankylo to farm metal for me, that's basically it. And also a Mammoth can farm more. And Doedicurus and Ankylos will farm trees. That's basically what this mod does. Structures Plus speaks for itself pretty much. If you don't know what it is, it's basically just better. Structures are just better, that's it. And the Titanosaur, I wanted to be able to, tame it and not have it like disappear or anything like that. I don't know what new dinos are in the game from what I've explored on my single player already. This is going to be max difficulty, so 150 is the max level. I'm going to be allowing unlimited respecs. I will use creative mode every now and then just to make things less tedious. What else is there? I have some advanced settings as well for single player. As you can see, like the mating, egg hatch speed, all have been increased to be at least a little bit normal. So is crop speed. I made the day and nighttime twice as long. So I hope that doesn't bug anybody. Resources can spawn closer to me and structures. crop growth is 3 by default, so this is technically the greenhouse effect right away. And once I get the greenhouse, it'll be like super fast. Like I just make crops instantly, pretty much, which is what I wanted. Like I don't want to wait 24 in real life hours just to grow crops. Okay, like just leave me alone. I think that's about it for everything that I've changed in the single player mode. I was thinking about doing like cross iteration and like adding griffins and adding all the sorts of other things here, but I decided I decided against it because I just wanted to play the normal arc. Like it was just normal arc, just a little quality of life changes, and that's about it. So once I reach like level 100, I'm just gonna give myself enough Ingram points to just learn everything. But that's only when I reach 100. If I'm not there yet, I'm not gonna spend any more. So I still have to think about what to get in my Ingram level. So right now I'm level 75, but I do have 10 times XP, and that's still going very slow, at least for me. So here we go. All right, guys. Here's where I started. I basically built a raft with the Herbivore Island immediately, and yeah, I'm just kind of here. I tamed a couple of dinosaurs, but this guy right here is my first tame. He was a level 10 Rex, and now he's level 61. He's my pride and joy. He's gonna. The main point of this series is that I really wanted to try to automate an arc. Like, I tried to get all the automation that I could get in, like, there's, like, things that can pick up eggs right here, and here's a automatic narcoberry farm that I made. I still have to feed it thatch and poop, but the dinosaurs on this island feed me plenty of poop, as you can see. And I also feed it a lot of poop, but all I have to do is give this thatch, and the farm is good to go. They're all narcoberries, so I can knock out dinosaurs a bit easier. And I'm starting to work on my mega base already. like it just took me quite a bit because I have no saddles. I have 0 saddles. And I tamed an Argent to help me tame like these guys faster. And this beaver, I learned, sucks really bad at farming wood. The Doedicurus is really good at farming stone. And these 2 Ankylos are just farmed for metal, in case I've ever needed it. Melee damage, let's go. And I got the bird, because I just told you. And I'm trying to make a base in the center area. I've already built a mega base with my friend here, and I really wanted to recreate it, but with these trees staying here. So that's why they're all just sitting here passively, because I really didn't want to send them out here. Because the thing about these auto-harvest dinos is they will accidentally attack, like that stego, for example. Like they'll just be like farming this tree right here, and the stego will just get too close, and like an Ankylo will just hit it, or a Doedicurus, or a beaver. They'll accidentally hit it, and then they'll have to try to attack and kill it, or that guy will kill the beaver. Which is not what I want. And since I don't have any saddles for these guys, it's not looking too good. I've been in a kind of a rough spot right here, because I have to just farm more stone and whatnot, and I can't. And like one downside to one of the mods that adds auto harvest to this Ankylo is that the Doedicurus will farm the trees too, and I really don't want these trees to go away just yet. I really wanted to build my base around this tree. I was planning on putting snails, like at this big tree, and then I was going to put a fence right down this way, and put dung beetles here. And then there's going to be like an anthill farm somewhere around here. I'm going to have up there be my beehives and my cooking area. So I got a lot planned, but I don't have a real good way to farm it except by the good old hand. I really skipped out on the saddles because I just kept spending my Ingram points on the buildings themselves, but I have no way to actually farm the buildings. And I've been trying to get like the ghillie suit for the bees. Like I got the ghillie suit. I need to get the fur armor so I can go to the snow area. I can't really use this fishing net, can I? Ooh, I can. I'm not going to use it, obviously, but I've been thinking about what I should be learning next, and maybe I should learn the saddles. Here, the Dodicarus saddles 20. The Cassadochus is 50. So I can get both these saddles. I can't get the Ankylo though, but the Ankylo is fine. Like on vanilla, you can do Argent Dodicarus. You can pick up the Dodicarus and it'll just farm stone for you while it's in the claws of the Argent. And it worked with a mod. It works with the Ankylo, which is why I don't really care about the Anklyos too much. They can. They don't need saddles too badly, even though it still would be nice to get them saddles. But in order to farm all these foundations, I'm going to need to be able to farm the wood and whatnot, so I'm going to have to buy these saddles. I really don't want to, because I think there's a lot of things I still need to get, like the AA grinder and whatnot, but if I can't even build the base, then what's the point, right? So, I just convinced myself. Alright, I'm getting it. Cassadochus and Dodicarus. Yeah. So now I can farm all the wood and whatnot I've ever wanted, which is nice. You guys didn't level up again, did you? I thought I saw someone level up. So I'm gonna farm a bunch of the stone, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is still episode 1, but it took me so long to build this base. I even went into creative mode because it was taking me so long just to farm all the stone. Like, even if I could do it, I was doing it automatically with these and having my Dodicarus on Wonder, or me just manually farming the stone and wood, and I had to pickaxe the thatch, but I finally got the skeleton of the mega base done. And I wanted to just get a skeleton done, get like a rough idea of how I wanted to get this base done. And I really like it. I really hate the pillars here, but it had to be done to make this glass ceiling. But the main feature of this base was to make these two trees, make an entire like tree area completely indoors. I absolutely worked so hard on this. These damn pillars kept breaking it. Like, in order to get the ceiling, the glass ceiling up there in the first place, I had to put foundations on the bottom here. And if these pillars, these bottom pillars right down here, were connected to the foundation, it would break the pillar, and then it would break everything. It would break the ceiling above, it would break it. It was so annoying, and I finally got it all done. It's wonderful. This is my snail pin, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. It's literally been an entire day. Like, I recorded this part like in the morning or the day. Now it's nighttime. I worked so dang hard. I was wondering how to build this base. So I got the main feature done, and I only use creative mode just so I can get the skeleton done. I am going to farm the materials for everything else, but I really wanted to see how this all looks. If you could allow me one thing in this series, is allow me to keep the ceiling, because I really don't want to rebuild this at all. It's really cool. Like, I could see the tree below me, and maybe if I see the snails and the dung beetles down there, that'd be pretty cool. But man, this took me so long to build. I was deciding whether to make a platform go out all the way over here. I haven't finished it yet, but I think I'll finish that normally, not in creative mode. I got my floors planned out, kind of. I don't know where everything's gonna be, but I know that this is gonna be my cooking area right here. I'm gonna be cooking here, and I'm either gonna have the greenhouse go down that way, or go down that way somehow. So either I'm going to have either 1 or 2 greenhouses connected to a cooking area right here. And then my aviary, my argents are going to be parked up here. I'm going to have mass storage either on one of the levels or up here so that I can just land my argents here. I hope I can just have like an argent base somewhere because I don't want the birds to permanently be up on here. I want them to just be parked somewhere else and then they can fly off whenever they need to. But god damn, this took so long. I'm so happy, dude. It looks so good. Like, I honestly had like this idea of doing this. Like, I built on Herbivore Island like twice so far, and I've built pretty big bases here, like normally, like not even with creative mode, normally. And I only use creative mode because of video, because I don't want to just take super long, but damn, this took so long. I use these door frames to plan out, like, this is where my metal glass is going to be. I wanted to make sure I can get up to both these cliffs, and like I said, I'm going to plan on getting to this cliff eventually, but if you guys have any ideas on what areas should be what, like, please comment below. But I don't really need this much space, and this is just my base. Like, I don't even want dinos in here. I just want snails, dung beetles, maybe sheep somewhere, and whatever other utility dinos I can use. I am going to have the ankylos pinned next to these metal veins here. Like, you can see metal veins across everywhere. And they are going to farm those metal veins, and they're going to automatically be put into storage, and then they're going to automatically be put into a metal refinery, and I hope I can get that to work. But we're going to see where I put the metal refineries. Maybe I put them right there, because they seem to be this area right here seems to be most centralized between all the metal veins. Like, I know there's like a bunch of metal veins over here. I'm going to have Dodicaruses wander about, try to collect the stone as well. But that's me. I'm going to have to try and tame those. Like, I'm still have this tiny little narcoberry farm right here. And yeah, I'm just really happy. I know I'm spending way too much time saying, like, yeah, I'm really happy with how this went, but when you spend so much time on one thing, you just want to just, like, show it off and, like, be happy about it, you know? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the series, hopefully. I don't know when I'm going to put it up, but I haven't tamed anything new. I just spent the entire day building this. The pillars is what took most of my time. Like, everything else was pretty easy. I had to reduce the spawn radius of, like, plants because they would just spawn, like, right on top of here. I had it at 0.3, so, like, plants, I wanted plants to, like, if they can just, like, spawn, like, right here, they can, but you can see, like, this rock was not here before, and it's still here. The rocks is the main reason why I reduced the resource spawn radius of structures, and they're still spawning in the base anyways. I guess they're just gonna be decorative. They're just there now. Great. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.